hope you're all well. Today we are going to be doing my Continuation Station TBR. Essentially, these are the books that are partway through series that I am partway through. So I have already done my final book TBR, which I'll leave a link to up to here, but these are the books that are still partway through a series, so not the final book in the series. They're like the second book in a trilogy or the third book in a quartet or whatever. So I thought we could do my Continuation Station TBR. Essentially, when we came up with the final book support group, my patrons then went a little wild with my Bookopoly board because I said I wouldn't mind doing some updates, and came up with like a whole bunch of train station type prompts, and it's crazy, but it's the coolest thing. So if you are around in the final book support group Discord, you will notice that it's kind of train themed, if you like. We do have End of the Line, which is to celebrate the final book in the series that you've just finished. Continuation Station, so to, you know, books that you're in the middle of a series or whatever, etc, etc. So this is my Continuation Station TBR essentially. So let's get into it, because I'm fairly certain that there's going to be a lot of series on here. I'm not sure how many there's going to be at the end, so I'll try and do a counter or count it up at the end, and then I'll put it in front of me and we'll revisit that. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first one I am hoping to read during the first readathon, which starts today, the day that I'm filming this, which is Wild at Heart. This is the second in the Simple Wild series by K.A. Tucker. I am already 45 pages in, and I am hoping to finish this during that week. But this is the second in a current quartet. Now the third book in this series is a novella, but when you go on Goodreads, the books are classified as the Simple Wild being the first one, Wild at Heart being the second one, whatever the third one's called being the third one, and then Running Wild being the fourth one. So rather than that being book 2.5, which usually a novella is, it's book 3. So I'm calling it a quartet for the time being. But yeah, very excited to continue on with this one. I have Rogue Protocol by Martha Wells, which is the third book in the Murderbot Diaries series. Really enjoying this series, and I cannot wait to continue and finish the series off. Firefight is the second book in the Reckoner series by Brandon Sanderson. I've been meaning to finish the series for a hot minute now. This is a trilogy, so hopefully I may read Firefight and Calamity back to back and get through the series pretty quickly. Fingers crossed. I have Assassin's Quest, which is the second in the Farseer trilogy, which is the first trilogy in a great big massive huge series. So this is the third one within that trilogy. I have Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuang, which is the third one in the Poppy War series. I read the Poppy War last year. It was my most surprising book of the year, and I meant to binge the series and then just didn't. I'm quite overwhelmed by the size of these books. So I do want to continue on with the series though, because I did really enjoy the Poppy War, so I do want to finish it off. I have Caliburn's War by James S.A. Corey, which is the second in the Expanse series. I really enjoyed the first one. For some reason, I just haven't continued with it. Whether or not I'm going to entirely continue with the series, I don't know, but I do have the second one, so it would be nice to read it and then make a decision whether or not to completely continue with it. But I did enjoy the first one, Leviathan's Wake. I've got Kidnap on the California Comet, which is the second in the Adventures on Train series by M.G. Leonard and Sam Sedgman. I really enjoyed the Highland Falcon Thief, and I'm really excited to binge these. I think so far there are 4 of them out. I did just get the most recent one, whose name I cannot remember off the top of my head, but I am aware that there's going to be a 5th one coming out, so I have no idea how long this series is going to be, but I am only on the second book, so I'm looking forward to reading that one. I had the second in the Pages and Co series, which is Tilly and the Lost Fairy Tales. I think this is the second one anyway, by Anna James. I really enjoyed Tilly and the Butt Wanderers. Yeah, Tilly and the Butt Wanderers. Really enjoyed it, so I do want to continue on with this series. I do have all 4 of them that are out at the moment. I can't remember if it's continuing or not, but I do want to carry on with it. I have Starsight by Brandon Sanderson, which is the second in the, I can't remember what this series is called, Skyward series? I don't know. But I really loved Skyward. I did get partway through. I still have my bookmark in here. I got 185 pages into this book about 18 months, 2 years ago, and just didn't carry on with it when it came out, essentially. And I do have, where are you? Cytonic here ready to go. I believe that this is going to be 6 books or 7 books, I can't remember, so I am kind of holding back a little bit from rushing through this one, because I don't really want to read them as they come out. I would love to binge it, but we'll see at what point I get to this one, but I do want to carry on with it. We have Jade War by Fonda Lee, which is the second in the Greenbone saga. I really enjoyed Jade City, and these are the gorgeous Illumicrate editions. I'm fairly certain Illumicrate did these ones. But yeah, really love this one. Yeah, it's Illumicrate. Really enjoyed this one, so I'm looking forward to continuing on and getting to the end of this series. I have Blood and Honey by Shelby Mahurin, which is the second in the Serpent and Dove series. I really enjoyed Serpent and Dove. I think I've read it like 3 times now. I keep rereading it because I keep meaning to pick this up and then just not doing because I get distracted. But I really do enjoy this series, so I'm looking forward to continuing and getting back to it, and then I can pick up Gods and Monsters, which is the 3rd and final book in the series. So excited about this one. I have the Camelot Betrayal by Kirsten White. This is the 2nd book in the Camelot Rising series, the first one being the Guinevere Deception. I really did enjoy that one, and I'm planning on rereading the Guinevere Deception and then binging the rest of this series, because the 3rd one is now out also, which is the Excalibur's Curse. The Infernal Devices by Philip Reeve, which is the 3rd book in the Mortal Engines series. I've enjoyed the first 2 and I really would like to carry on with this one. I also have the 4th one, which is A Darkling Plane. So yeah, I would like to continue on with this series, and then there is a spin-off series as well that I would like to read, and I own the first one in that series too. European Travel for the Monstrous Gentlewomen by Theodora Goss, which is the 2nd book in the Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter series. I really enjoyed The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter. I thought it was hilarious. So I am very much so looking forward to continuing on with this one. This is an absolute chunker compared to the first one. And the 3rd one is a lot smaller, but this one's absolutely huge. But I'm really looking forward to getting to it hopefully soon. Then I have Flashfire by TJ Clune. This is the 2nd in the Extraordinary series. The 3rd one, I cannot remember the title of it, but I'll post it here. Is coming out very soon, which is why I haven't rushed to pick this one up. I'm fairly certain this is the 3rd and final one as well, so this is the 2nd in a trilogy. I will double check that. If I'm wrong, I'll put it here, but as far as I'm aware, it's a trilogy and I want to carry on with it. Then I have Raven Song by TJ Clune, which is the 2nd in a quartet. The first one being Wolf Song. I really enjoyed Wolf Song, so I really do want to carry on with this series. I'm really enjoying it so far, so I would like to continue. Then I have Charmcaster by Sebastian de Castel, which is the 3rd book in the Spellslinger series. There are 4, 5, 6 books in this series, I think. So I would like to continue on with this one. I am enjoying it so far, so continue on with it and finish the series out. I have The Play, which is the 2nd in the Briar U series by Elle Kennedy. This is a quartet so far, and I have been enjoying it. I haven't been enjoying it as much as the Off Campus series, but I am still enjoying it, so I would like to continue and finish this series. And then I do have some graphic novels as well, but I'm not going to get all of those out because I'm thinking that I might do a separate video for graphic novels at some point. Let me know if you want to see that. But yeah, those are all of the books on my continuation station. It feels like there's not quite enough, but because I've taken out my end of series books, you know, the final book, it just doesn't seem like there's as many. But this isn't including, I will say that this isn't including starts of series that I have. So I have a whole bunch of starts of series. For example, you can see Empire of the Vampire up there, and I also have so many up here, you can't see them, so many up here that begin series as well. So I have a whole bunch of like beginning of series books too that I haven't started. I haven't even started them yet. So yeah, I don't know how many that was. Here's the final number. Doesn't feel like it's as many as it should be. After saying that, my camera battery died halfway through filming this, so it's been a couple hours since I started this video to allow my camera battery to recharge. But yeah, So that's everything. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below which of these you think I should prioritise, or have you read any and really enjoyed them? Have you read any and hated them? Obviously don't spoil anything, but yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video and I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.